In this video, I'm philosophizing on tolerance, uniquely concerning an anarchist approach to preventing crime and or mitigating the seriousness of future criminals. If you are a father, you should consider whether or not you have a child whom is a troublemaker, and uniquely a troublemaker, not has committed wrongdoing and or may desist from one or two seriously bad and or in some cases evil conducts that may have resulted from negligence, compared to more evil, spoiled brats whom one should seriously, within their conscience, evaluate the appropriate fathering ethical conducts to take the lives of their troublemaking child within what is more compassionate conducts to one's future relations with society, and or including one's wife and or other siblings whom the troublemaker may terrorize and or more likely kill and or seriously injure and or prospectively within the future assault and or rape and or murder other individuals whom you would be doing a justice to society taking the life of. Meaning that this is truly a ethical concern for individuals whom are contemplating the nature of anarchism as a equitable solution to nearly all certain issues in society. Meaning that it's mostly children whom express troublemaking at a young age, not necessarily whom engage in deviance, as deviance is expected most of children and or adolescents and more emerging adults whom are experimenting with the self, exploring the self, often within bars getting drunk, compared to children whom do not learn from even certain disciplinings from you as the father and or their teachers and or even their mother, and or even be it that they're in sports may not appropriately learn from coaches and often tend to engage more nefarious conducts within the antisocial peer groups they form within often sports teams and or at school, and often may have been expelled not once yet 2 to 7 times, and in some cases forcing you to move, meaning that those are the most probabilistic to become psychopaths and or totalitarians in the future. Had you taken their life before they could get to murdering an individual, you would be doing a justice to society and or engage heroic conducts that may actually factually improve your marriage and or the lives of your other children whom may have the most difficulty with the deliberation of one's own ethical conscience to seriously consider whether or not one should take the life of their own child, as meaningful similar as it is to abortion. It is within the father's role to consider the deviance of one's child and or to appropriately discipline one's child, and be it that in the most extreme cases, and uniquely the most extreme cases, needs the father to take the life of one's troublemaking brat needs to seriously evaluate the proportionate, equitable good that would result compared to the disproportionate harms that would result had one not taken the life of one's own child, as it's not another individual's responsible conduct to take the life of your child, and nor would it be ethical and or as ethical as it's uniquely within the father's duties to, in some sense, guarantee their children are valued members of society and whom tend to be raised towards the objectives of becoming individuals whom actualize what is more tolerable conducts, and whom are individuals who tolerate the excuses and or justifications of others, whom are not intolerant individuals and whom tend to be more responsive than reactive compared to the individuals who are the troublemakers, whom are more likely to result in more negative outcomes at the disparity of another's subjective well-being and or many individuals' subjective well-being, plaguing society and should have their lives taken. That's all I want to say for this video. Hope you have an awesome one. Keep going this episode.